gentlemen, please welcome the 56th Governor of the great state of New Jersey, Phil Murphy.
If this isn't enough, it's the eve of Diwali, the festival of light, right? What a day. As Tammy and I traveled all across our state over the past couple of weeks, you could feel the passion, feel the hope, and feel the desire to get things right. And I know Sheila Oliver's in the house. She felt the same way. Let's hear it up for Sheila Oliver. That is why millions of our fellow residents went out and exercised their most sacred right in our democracy, the right to vote. Let's be perfectly clear. More than just a seat in the United States Senate was on the ballot today. The people of New Jersey knew that they were voting on the very future, the future direction of our nation, of our state, of our communities, and of our people. Now the campaign is done. The polls have closed. The votes have been counted. And the people have spoken. And we the people said, we want Senator Bob Menendez to keep going. We the people told Donald Trump that New Jersey will not be part of an agenda that disparages our communities and marginalizes our families. We will not be part of an agenda that is openly hostile to our diversity. We said that we will fight for economic opportunity, for common sense gun safety, for higher wages, for affordable college, for tax fairness, and for affordable health care. We showed the nation with our turnout and our energy that New Jersey is out front in putting a progressive, positive vision to work. We saw community-driven politics coming together from the grassroots up to deliver a clear message that we are better than this. We are better than the hate and division coming from Washington. Look, we have a great team working for us with Senator Bob Menendez and Senator Cory Booker. I'm so proud, I know you all are, of them and that they're going to keep fighting for our priorities in the United States Senate. Anyone who knows Bob Menendez knows we can count on Bob Menendez. Bob's never forgotten where he came from or who he's fighting for. Long before he was our senior senator, long before he was the highest ranking Hispanic American in Congress, or the ranking Democrat in the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He was the son of Cuban immigrants who came to America in search of a better life. He knows both the American struggle and the American dream. Bob got involved in politics for the right reasons, to fight injustice in his community. When low-income students couldn't afford the books for his high school honors program, Bob ran for the school board and won at the age of 19. When Union County was calling out for honest leadership, Bob Menendez ran for mayor and won and restored integrity to City Hall. He fought for Hudson County's working families in the State Assembly, in the State Senate, and in the House of Representatives. And now he's fought for all of us in the United States Senate. the way, he has committed his public life to giving New Jersey's working families, women, seniors, and students a fair shot for a good education, a good job, and a better life. He's fought to increase Pell Grants and financial aid because he knows what it's like to depend on them. He's worked hard to bring federal dollars back into our cities and towns because he knows investing in mass transit and public safety and its sustainability are the building blocks of economic opportunity and stronger communities. There are few in Washington with his record of fighting for our values and getting things done. He helped pass the Autism Cares Act. He co-authored the Affordable Care Act. He worked across the aisle to shepherd bipartisan immigration reform through the U.S. Senate. He has fought for, and we'll get this, please God, a higher minimum wage. He has been a strong voice for the Gateway Tunnel. He has stood up to the NRA in the fight for stronger gun safety laws. He's fought for vital Superfund and brownfields funding so we can turn the reminders of yesterday's industry into places for tomorrow's families. He's been a champion for both clean air and clean water. And no one fought harder for the families hit hardest by Superstorm Sandy. Pick any major policy issue of our time, and chances are Bob Menendez has not only been right in the thick of it, but he's been a leader fighting for New Jersey's priorities and New Jersey's values. Now, with Donald Trump in the White House and his Republican enablers in Capitol Hill working overtime to undo everything we stand for, from their efforts to gut affordable health care for our families, to writing a tax plan that hurts our middle class and those striving to join the middle class, to trying to ram through Supreme Court justices who will tear down vital protections our people depend on. His leadership and determination have never been needed more. Donald Trump traveled all around the country telling audiences to look at the ballots and imagine that his name was on them. On this one, he got it exactly right. That's exactly what we did. And that's exactly why we re-elected Bob Menendez. Having Bob Menendez as our voice in the United States Senate has never mattered more. His tenacity and drive have never mattered more. Today, we sent a strong message to the rest of the country. Today, we said that New Jersey's values matter. And tomorrow, Senator Bob Menendez will get right back to work fighting for us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the honor of a lifetime to introduce to you the senior senator, the once and future senator.
Hope over hate, for facts over fiction, for inclusion over division, for hard work over ripping people off. I'm so proud. I'm so proud that New Jerseyans rejected the politics of personal destruction and the false, negative, salacious ads. My opponent spent nearly $40 million of his fortune trying to convince voters that this election was about me. But what he failed to understand, and you knew all along, that this election was really always about all of you. It was about your health care, your education, your retirement, your right to choose, your air, your water, your Jersey Shore, your safety from gun violence, your right to worship without fear and to marry who you love, your dignity, your job, your family, and your American dream. These have been the causes of my life. I've spent decades fighting for them, and I have no intention of stopping now in that fight. As I said time and time again, it has never mattered more. These are the issues I have always fought for. These are the issues where I've actually achieved some successes. And that's why I ran with the urgency that it has never mattered more. We are resilient. We are strong. We are New Jersey. 6 years ago, when I was last re-elected, Superstorm Sandy had just hit. I guess you could say I never do things the easy way. We are tough, we are resilient, and when the chips are down, we stick together. After Sandy hit, Republicans in Washington cast doubt on our need. They refused to vote to come to our aid. But they soon learned that when it comes to fighting for New Jersey, I never back down from fighting for what we deserve. That's how together, working with other representatives from the region, we brought $60 billion back to rebuild and recover from the storm. That's how when flood insurance rates went through the roof, I wrote and passed the law to shield homeowners from sky-high premiums. And that's how when I found that New Jerseyans were being cheated by government agencies, I fought to reopen the claims process, and we delivered families hundreds of millions of dollars that they were initially denied. It's 6 years later, and I'm still working with Sandy survivors because their fight isn't over. So my fight isn't over on their behalf. I won't rest until each of those families are made whole. Some say I'm persistent. I just say it's the Jersey in me at the end of the day. I want to thank so many people, impossible to thank them all. But certainly I want to thank my family, who has been with me through a long, long process. My daughter, Alicia, who is here. My son, Rob. And my daughter-in-law, Alex, and their families. And I'm especially thinking of, she was up with us in the room, but she said she fell asleep. So my granddaughter, Evangelina. Named after my late mother. Evangelina's been an inspiration to me, because when I think about the great challenges facing our country and the world, I want to be able to tell her someday that when the alarm bells rang in 2018, we stood up and we answered the call. I'm grateful to my children's counsel, their encouragement, and their engagement. And Rob, you campaigned nearly as much as I did. I'm so proud of you and your sister And I want to thank you both for showing me that the values that my mother passed down to me will endure for generations. I love you both so much. I also want to thank the great governor of the state of New Jersey, Phil Murphy. It's great to have you as a partner on behalf of the people of New Jersey, and it was great to have you as a partner in this election. I won't forget. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Tammy. He couldn't be with us tonight because he's trying to help somebody else in some other part of the country, but what can they say about my dear friend, Senator Victoria? His enthusiasm, his joy, it lifts us all up. And it's this simple. I'm grateful that the junior senator came to his senior partner's aid because, brother, I'm never going to forget it. I am told that he may be busy really soon. Well, Corey, everybody in this room is ready to get on board and make sure that happens. I want to thank my campaign chairman, Mike Solomon, the greatest strategist in the state of New York. I want to thank my campaign manager, Frank Schultz, who did a great job. Deputy campaign manager, Rafael Chavez Menendez. Our outreach directors, Missy Balmier and Wendy Martinez. Steve Sandberg, our communications director. And Mike Ortega, my personal assistant. And I want to thank someone who has been exceptional. Fred Turner, my chief of staff, who steered the ship through turbulent times successfully, and an extraordinary DC and New Jersey staff that is second to none. Finance director in the nation, Samantha Maltz, and Jillian Hellwig, who joined her in our national effort. I want to thank my longtime finance chair and friend, Joe Simonovich, who's just been so great, and a couple of extraordinary supporters who helped fuel this campaign along with so many others. Ward Friedman, David Barry, and George Sudas. They were exceptional. I want to thank my longtime friend, Donald Skorinsky, who decided to do his own independent effort, and I appreciate his doing it and being aloof from the campaign for all this time. I'm looking forward to getting back together again. I want to thank my friends in organized labor, especially Charlie Volcanic, the president of the AFL-CIO, the NJEA, SEIU, labor, carpentry, trade union, and all of the central labor. I want to thank the citizen groups who stood by me, like Action Together, Blue Wave New Jersey, Ridgewood Joel, Workers Family Alliance of New Jersey, and all the women in this state who started the Blue Wave here in New Jersey. I want to thank African American and Latino pastors and community leaders who showed us that when we come together, there isn't anything we cannot achieve. I want to recognize and thank my tireless, dedicated, exhausted campaign staff and all the volunteers and supporters of this campaign who gave it all because they believe. This group of tremendous talented young people, they know that government isn't about division. It's about opportunity. It's about community. It's about bringing us together in common cause. There is a reason we need to teach that to President Trump. The nation is called the United States of America. They know that diversity is America's greatest strength, that we are best when we stand for something greater than our own selves, when we appeal to our better angels rather than our worst fears. This is your night. You made it happen. I'm grateful for your friendship, your hard work, and your unwavering support and faith in me. Thank you for all the hours you put in. Now, let me close by saying, if you told me growing up poor, the son of refugees, the first in my family, that I could rise to be one of 100 United States senators in a country of 320 million people, I would have said that's not possible, but it is the promise of America fulfilled. It is a promise I fight to keep true for future generations of people. All of the results I've seen so far, it looks like we will have close to a 10-point victory in the 53% margin. So I am deeply grateful for that extraordinary victory and being humbled to earn your support and your vote for another 6 years as your United States Senator. To all of those who cast a vote for me in faith, I pledge to honor your faith and not disappoint you. For those who did not vote for me or who were disappointed in me, I pledge to spend every day fighting for you and your families and to earn back your respect. One thing I can promise every New Jerseyan is this: I won't back down. I won't back down when President Trump tries to take our health care away. No way. I won't back down until we get our state and local property tax deduction back to those 1.8 million families. I won't back down until President Trump understands that we're going to never let him drill off the shore of New Jersey. I won't back down when President Trump continues to send us budgets on education with zeros in it, and when he cuts aid for student loans and Pell and Perkins, because I understand without Pell and Perkins and work study, I would have never gone to St. Peter's College, I would have never gone to Rutgers Law School, and I would have never been a United States Senator. We need to make this a reality for each and every student in our state right now. I won't back down when President Trump and Republicans come after Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security over my dead body. And most important, I will never be silent when President Trump betrays all that actually makes America great. Together, my fellow Democrats will continue advancing progress and real solutions for the great challenges of our time. Now, please briefly excuse me. Mis hermanos cubanos, puertorriqueños, dominicanos, centro y sudamericanos. Con el látigo del pueblo que es su voto, le mandamos un mensaje al presidente Trump que se nos tiene que respetar y no somos ciudadanos de segunda clase, somos ciudadanos de primera clase. Rechazamos la política sucia, las calumnias, los anuncios falsos de mi contrincante. Qué pena que se gastó $40 millones tratando de Pero bueno, él puede ir a su yate ahora. defensor y lo seguiré haciendo en el Senado de los Estados Unidos. Cuando regreso al Senado, vamos a abogar por la salud de nuestra comunidad, la educación de nuestros hijos, una economía justa para nuestras familias y para defender los inmigrantes, los niños. Este ha sido su victoria también. So tonight we celebrate, tomorrow we get back to work. I want to close with the words that I spoke on the day that I launched this campaign. They were true then, and they are true now. Our cities, our communities, our families are with me on the floor of the United States Senate each and every day when I am there serving. You are with me, and I am with you. When I vote to make healthcare more affordable, when I seek to make our gun laws more sensible, and to make our economy more equitable, an economy that works for all, not just those at the very top. Because I have never forgotten where I came from or who I'm fighting for. I'm proud to call New Jersey home. We share that Jersey attitude. When the cause is just, we don't give up. When the odds are long, we don't give in. And when the foe is bigger and stronger, we don't back down. You know who I'm fighting for. You know where I came from. And you know what I seek to do every day in the Senate. I'm fighting for you, for your hopes, for your dreams, for your aspirations. I always have, and I always will, because we're in this all together. Thank you